God,
What happened?
I knew something nefarious was going on. I didn't know these folks was this cutthroat. Destination Smokehouse just did the OG Walter Johnson, aka Mr. Tenderism. Absolutely filthy. We'll get back to the video
No.
shortly, but I wanted to let you guys know this video is being sponsored by Kalshi. Kalshi is an app where you can make money. The app, when I go on Kalshi, weather prediction hits, sometimes it does Kalshi by people have been calling out the red flags with Mr. Tenderism's partnership with Destination Smokehouse
Tendernism, nigga.
from day one, but I don't think anybody could have predicted how foul, how filthy, how dirty Destination Smokehouse would have done Mr. Tenderism.
Man, what
So
happened?
the main issue a lot of people had from day one was when they figured out that the only reason why anybody was coming to the Destination Smokehouse and was coming to the restaurant was because of Mr. Tenderism, right? In his viral videos. So
Tendernism.
people found out that he was not an owner. People were upset. People took to social media damn near looking to cancel and boycott Destination Smokehouse.
Yep.
Finding out that Tendernism destination was not black owned was not on my bingo card in 2025. Especially people that talk about, well, me, as somebody that talks about generational trauma and reparations. For everybody saying, I don't see the problem with it. The fact that this man was able to grow a business is exactly what slaves did in this country. We picked cotton, we made the US billions, and then they gave us our freedom, and now we're still fighting for reparations in 2025, while every other nationality that has ever been wronged in this country has pretty much received some type of reparation.
Y'all owe her an apology. I ain't forget. I know who you are in the comments. I'm going to go back to the original video. You owe her an apology, bruh. Because we called her... Well, I'm telling on myself now, man. All right, but... all right, but y'all called her crazy. A lot of y'all was in my comment section saying, man, bro, stop trying to ruin a good thing for the... Oh, man, go get a job. Because a lot of us fell for the PR interview they did. During this PR interview, to get the public off their back, they used a whole lot of tricky words to manipulate us into thinking that they weren't exploiting Walter, that Mr. Tenderism, aka Walter, was actually an owner, but they didn't just outright say he's an owner. And that's how I knew they were using tricky language to manipulate, because if he was an owner, you would just say he's an owner.
Yeah. I forgot what they had said.
To
He about to
offer
play.
a tip to a business owner was
Right.
crazy. That was the other thing too, is like he really thinks Walt is like this helpless guy who needs his help. How are you going to tip a business owner? Tip the whole staff.
That's the first time
Nigga, why business owners can't take tips?
he referenced Walter as an owner. But when they asked him directly, is Walter an owner, watch how they duck goose it. Watch how they try to use tricky language to get around it.
People want to know, like, Walt, you're doing so much to help this brand, do Walter have, ownership or equity in a Destination Smokehouse? Is that something that you can share?
Everybody's business ain't nobody's business. But this is how I put it. I'm telling you that. It's because it's my business. If whatever, it's Nick's business. That sharing your business, all of this here, we just have destination one in the nation. We on one kick. I can't get on sharing personal, how much money or this and that. I'm letting, okay, we cut this dude chase. He's not taking advantage of me. We're going to be here until the end.
And as far as ownership goes, as much as I'll say, because I'm going to respect Walt's privacy, Walt is definitely a part of this business. He is not an employee. I would be safe to say that the finances that we have both been able to increase into our bank account since we've been here has been something great for both of us.
Whatever they selling.
Is that right? So basically, my perspective of this, whenever we had my last video reacting to this stuff, was that he was basically kind of like a 1099, self-employed contractor. Basically, he owns the recipes and in a way, and he's getting basically percentages out of that somehow. But I guess we gonna find out what the truth really is.
The OG was buying it, bruh. They sold the OG the dream so cold. The OG was telling us that we start in trouble.
Right, we
that
tripping.
We drama queens. That we gotta stop with the narratives. and he was riding with them 100%.
I remember just like the same two people on this podcast right now is the same two people know something about Destination. But see, the media just get off and run with the negative stuff, and I tell him all the time, don't be feeding into that negativity, because that ain't not just somebody trying to push, divide and conquer.
We didn't know the truth until today, but when this first dropped, a lot of people began to speculate. Because shortly after this interview, the trademark applications got released, and we got to see and witness, hold on, Destination Smokehouse applied for the Tendernism trademark, even though the Tendernism was started and owned by the OG Walter. But they applied for the trademark under a different name, so we wouldn't know it was them applying. That's when it all kind of hit. Oh, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
They told Walter, you know, like he's owner or he has like an ownership stake in Destination Smokehouse. So these slick devils gave the OG Walter, I guess, stake in the sub company while they was buying up and owning everything under the parent company. So the OG Walter owned nothing.
Restaurant, Destination Smokehouse. But when you check the trademark records, there's a separate company called Diamond Smokehouse who filed subsequent trademarks after attorney Kenneth Harris. And so inquiring minds are probably thinking, well, who is Diamond Smokehouse? Because the white boy we see on TikTok with Mr. Walt, Mr. Tendernism, his company is called Destination Smokehouse. But you know, we do thorough research around here. So let's figure out who owns Diamond Smokehouse. Now, when I did my research on the California Secretary of State site, when you search Diamond Smokehouse, the owner, as you can see below, is Nicholas Yapriman. Okay? Now let's go search for Destination Smokehouse and see, is it the same owner? All right, so when you pull the formal paperwork for Destination Smokehouse, you can see the name at the top. In the section that says officers, you see the same name, Nicholas Yapirian. So we conclude that Diamond Smokehouse, who filed the trademark for Tendernism, is owned by Nicholas, who also owns Destination Smokehouse. Now, there are some statements going around on social media that, hey, Mr. Tendernism actually is a business owner with Nicholas, and he owns a portion of Destination.
His name ain't on that motherfucker, though.
As we can see from the official paperwork, that is not true.
Right.
Walt, Mr. Tendernism, he's not listed on any of the formal paperwork. The only way he would have an ownership interest in the company is if they transferred ownership shares of the corporation to him.
Let's get to the update, though. Today we found out not only did he not own anything, but he was an employee. And we know he was an employee the entire time because they fired him today.
They fired him.
Kicked him to the curb, and now he went home.
They fired him.
With absolutely nothing after building a multi-million-dollar company for these people. Now,
well, it ain't gonna be a multi-million-dollar nothing without Tendernism. Come on now.
We got some.
Nigga, on Thanksgiving, my uncle was telling everybody about Tendernism. If my uncle know about Tendernism, he telling everybody, because he was cooking on Thanksgiving. He talking about, yeah, this Tendernism. You know what I'm saying? Did you know that's some real legendary shit? Come on now, they finna go bankrupt.
That something was very wrong when Mr. Tendernism started a new Instagram separate from Destination Smokehouse, and he had some subtle messaging within the new Instagram telling people that he's the original and they need to come over.
He should have been had his own
follow
shit.
Him, the original. He made sure to emphasize original and one and only.
Hey, this is official Mr. Tendernism coming to y'all. You know, I just got off the freeway kind of late at night, but I want to know y'all come on my page. Official Mr. Tendernism, Walter Johnson. Yes, sir. Y'all come on down now. I'm the Tendernism original. Not nobody else. The original Tendernism. Booyah.
So get this. Mr. Tenderism is in Texas right now. He's not even.
Bro, why you can't say Tendernism, nigga? God damn.
In California.
Nigga keep saying Tenderism. Shut up.
Apparently, he got fired and sent home. So we learned this from a Texas rapper named Cartel Bo. So after Cartel Bo seen this
Not
video, he
Cartel
reached
Bo.
out, and Mr. Tenderism confided in Cartel Bo because Cartel Bo is helping Mr. Tenderism get his own restaurant and his own food truck that's already set up for him.
Is that right?
But Mr. Tenderism revealed to Cartel Bo that not only did he get fired, but they told him if he used Mr. Tenderism, they will sue him.
There's no way.
Hey, man.
Bro look like my homie, man. Cartel Bo look just like my homie, man.
Texas tendernism is in full effect, man. Them people did my boy wrong, man. They did our favorite uncle wrong as hell, bruh. But we not worried about none of that, man, because we already bought the building. We got it down here. We got the barbecue truck down here. So it's connected. However you want to do it. If you want to travel or he want to work straight out his restaurant, he can do it. You know, we've been on the phone. It's really happening, man. Them people did my man's wrong, bro. They exploited him. They exploited our uncle, man. They exploited him, man. They used him, man. These racist ass white people use to the fullest of what they can get out of him. And the second he stepped away, because he was doing it out the heart, out the loyalty, they trademarked the word tendernism, fired him, and told him if he can't use it no more, we gonna sue him. So we breaking all that. That's dead. We done already trademarked another way to say tenderism. He good. We give him his own restaurant. He ain't got to pay for nothing. We coming out of pocket for everything. All we ask y'all to do is, man, bless Unc Gang, man. Go send a couple dollars to Unc, man. Y'all already know what time it is. Let's get Unc going.
This is a story as old as time. We've seen stories like this play out time after time after time after time. And Unc been around for a while. Yo, Unc ain't no dummy. Unc is a savvy dude, and they still was able to do it to him. The story of the creative being
Man, he thought it was loyalty in this shit, man.
exploited is an age-old story, man.
I mean, you could tell by him, bro. He kind of like, he seemed like he can be kind of taken advantage of in a way. I mean, if he just jump in a Cartel Bo like that, like what's his connection to Cartel Bo like that? As in he trusts him also much. Not saying Cartel Bo gonna do him wrong, but I'm just saying, like, you see that, like,
Unc had the sauce. Unc came into a struggling business. They admitted they were struggling. They ain't know where to go. They didn't have the direction. Unc came in.
But see, my thing is they can't say tendernism without the actual tendernism nigga. Even if they created it, bro, who made the face of tendernism, bro? It was Walter, bro.
Had the recipes. He gave him the recipe.
It will never hit the same.
He had the vision. He gave him the vision. He had the business plan. He gave him the business plan. He had the sauce. He gave him the sauce. The creative turned it all around. He had the personality. Yo, what did Unc do for the restaurant? He gave them the recipe to make the food good. He then gave them the personality that blew him up online and then brought in all the foot traffic. He literally created a multi-million-dollar business for them for absolutely nothing, for free. And the minute they felt like they no longer need the creative because they already got the sauce, they already got the recipe, they already got everything. And now Uncle's probably talking about equity and ownership. Say, hey, we don't, it's too late. Like, you already gave up everything, bro. Bye. Now they fired him. Now guess what? He's left with nothing now. They even took his name. Y'all don't even understand how deep that is, man. Man, y'all playing, man. They took his free labor, they took his identity, and they took his creation. So Cartel Bo took to Instagram to send a message to Destination Smokehouse, okay? So Cartel Bo wrote them, and he says, listen, okay, this racist POS used our favorite uncle for all his hard work, exposure, social media marketing, and stole all financial blessings that famous celebrities all over the world came and gave to Mr. Walter Johnson. And the money for themselves trademarked his tenderism brand and fired him. This is what we need to be fighting. We let every race but our own profit, use, and abuse our culture, our drip, amid our hard work, and racist colonizing POS crap like Destination Smokehouse steal all the profit, keeping us down and down, never being able to get our head above the water. As a black man and a businessman, I am very offended after all the success he brought to the table, and I'm willing to purchase this man an entire restaurant. You gotta applaud this man, bro. Cartel Bo ain't have to do this, man, but he stepped up. We're a community. To me, this right here is what's about. They could steal the sauce, they could steal the name, but they can't steal the culture, man. You can't imitate culture, bro. You either with us or you not. So Cartel Bo would also continue, bro, and he's on they next, right? He showed proof that him and Unk been talking. Like he tagged Unk. Unk says, send me a number. They connected and they talk. And this is where he got all this information from, okay? He showed them on FaceTime. Now, Cartel Bo has been applying pressure to Tendernism, right? Applying pressure, man. All right, he tagged him and says, take every post of Unk off your page or we gonna flag your page for impersonation. This is the part of the situation that really makes my skin crawl. And, if there's a way to help Unk, we gotta help Unk. This is some nasty work you're about to hear about. They fired Unk, told Unk he can't use his own name, while at the same time they're simultaneously still profiting off of Unk, his likeness, his image, and his name, and Unk can't do nothing about it because they own it? What? Check this out, man. Check this out, bro. All right? So here you see Unk.
So
right?
did the trademark actually get approved for them, though? For Diamond Smokehouse?
Still, if you scroll down, who do you see? They posted this a day ago, right? They posted this video of apparently like them telling people to check out a video they did with Unk a year ago.
I mean, technically, some of this is still some of their work, though. By law, they probably wouldn't even have to take this down because he was still there at the time. But the fact that they come out and said that he wasn't an employee makes it worse, though. Like, yeah, this is bad, bro. Bad for sure.
If you scroll down, all right, you see they're still doing promos with Unk's name and likeness. They're promoting like this product from this company right here called MM Barbecue Company. They're using Unk likeness to promote this because Unk is the sauce. So they're using this man's name, his likeness, his image to still make a bag and still promote others. When y'all fired him, this like getting fired from that call center, right? And you see they done copy your voice and they're using your voice to take AI calls. Or you get fired from Walmart and you see your name and likeness on a Walmart billboard promoting Walmart as the best company ever. Imagine seeing your name and likeness on a new hire recruiting ad for more people after they fire you. Nasty, nasty, nasty work, man.
I mean, it's like I said, it's different. It's different if you was an employee at the time of that, and then you got fired. Like that can easily happen, bro. And I don't think there would really be any obligation from the owner of that business, right, or from that business itself. But the fact that they came out and said that he wasn't an employee and he's the owner and this, that, and the third, then yeah, that's bad.
But the saddest part about this, bruh, and I'll be real, this right here is something we as a community, we gotta look ourselves in the mirror, right? So Unk started a GoFundMe, if you guys don't know, right? So Unk got his little GoFundMe going, right? Now, Unk is only asking for $7,000, right?
That ain't enough.
Now, after the community, after TikTok, after Twitter, after Instagram, after all these people told Unk to quit, to leave them folks, we got you, Unk. Unk left. Well, he got fired. Started a GoFundMe asking for $7,000, man. And after about 2 days, he could only raise $403 in non-donations, man. Nasty work. But on his GoFundMe, Unk also confirmed that he was fired after the Keith Lee situation. So Unk says, when food critic Keith Lee visited, national attention surged and many were surprised to learn that Walter was the face of the restaurant, not the owner, igniting conversations about viral fame and ownership. Soon after the spotlight intensified, Walter was ultimately fired from the restaurant he helped make famous. So they fired this man because the public was putting pressure on them to give him equity and ownership, and they didn't want to give him equity and ownership, even though they came out and said they gave him equity and ownership. This is
When they made that video, they might have been in talks of that. You know, Tendernism might have requested that he needs some type of ownership or something like that, and maybe they was in talks of it. You know, and they probably was paying them some more money, you know, for sure. But the ownership aspect never came about.
crazy.
It never was.
Y'all let me know what y'all think about this, man. I think it's nasty and it's cold. And I'll be real, Unc only raising $400 after the community told him we got his back. This is nasty work, man. Right? Yo,
It just
I'm
need to do
gonna
its
reach out
rounds.
and try to, like, do a little something, man, for Unc, man.
Is
But
that right?
y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, okay? And if you're still watching this video and you want to watch another good video,
Is
click
that
on this.
right? Why you couldn't done it before? Why you couldn't done it before you made a video that showed it? Hey, man. I ain't the type of nigga that just be giving, ain't finna just donate to nigga GoFundMe like that, cause you never know, he might get over on all of us next. End up back out there or something. It's never no telling, man. You can't trust nothing. Man, y'all let me know what y'all think though, man. We on the road to 100K, okay? If you want to hit that like button, subscribe button, and turn on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. I'll get at you on the next one, and I'm gone. T-by Peter name.